to this video, where we dive into the mindset and approach of a data analyst, not just the tools, but the way of thinking that turns raw data into real-world impact. Whether you're analyzing customer behavior, optimizing supply chains, or improving healthcare outcomes, the ability to think critically with data is a superpower. And today, we walk through the essential habits and strategies that define how data analysts operate across industries. We cover defining business objectives, understanding the big picture, asking so what, prioritizing smartly, communicating for influence, being proactive, and linking data to a strategy. Define the business objectives. Before touching a dataset, ask who are the stakeholders? What problem are we solving? What does success look like? For example, if you're working for a retail company, your stakeholders might be marketing managers and the problem, declining sales in a region. Success could mean a 10% increase in conversions, measurable and actionable. Know the big picture. Understand the business domain. Learn the key metrics and the decisions that drive value. For example, in healthcare, reducing patient wait times is a strategic goal. You need to know how appointment scheduling, staffing, and patient flow interact before analyzing the data. Ask so what? Don't just report numbers, interpret them. What does this result mean? What action does it suggest? What if we ignore it? For example, if customer churn is up 5%, ask so what? Is it seasonal? Is it tied to a product issue? What does the cost of doing nothing? Prioritize smartly. Avoid wasting time on low-impact metrics. Use the ICE framework. Impact, how much does it matter? Confidence, how sure are we? Effort, how hard is it to act? Cleaning data is essential. Look for missing values, duplicates, and inconsistent formats, especially when working with financial transactions or survey results. Communicate for influence. Here is a truth every data analyst learns quickly. Data alone doesn't drive change, stories do. You can have the cleanest data set and the most accurate analysis, but if you can't communicate what it means, your insights won't move anyone. That's why great analysts don't just crunch numbers, they craft narratives. Start by asking, what is the data telling me? Then ask, how do I make this meaningful for my audience? Your goal is to translate numbers into a story that resonates with decision makers. Charts, graphs, and dashboards aren't just decoration. They are tools for clarity. Use them to highlight trends, compare groups, and reveal patterns that words alone can't capture. Always link your findings to real-world actions. What should HR do differently? What policy needs to change? What opportunity can be seized? And instead of saying employee engagement scores dropped, say engagement scores fell by 18%, especially among remote employees in the marketing department, suggesting that lack of team interaction and unclear performance expectations may be driving disengagement. Be proactive. One of the most powerful habits of a data analyst is proactivity. Don't wait for someone to hand you a question. Go looking for answers before the questions even arise. Being proactive means treating data like a living system. You explore it, poke at it, and ask, what is hiding here that no one's noticed yet? Look beyond the obvious. Are there departments with unusually high turnover? Are certain job roles consistently underperforming? These patterns often reveal deeper issues, and catching them early can prevent costly problems. Don't just identify issues, propose solutions. If you see a trend forming, raise it before it becomes a crisis. Your insights can shape policy, improve culture, and save money. Always validate your findings. Compare HR data with survey results, performance reviews, or exit interviews. Link data to strategy. As a data analyst, your insights are only as powerful as your ability to make them relevant. That means speaking in terms your audience understands, not just presenting numbers but translating them into language that connects directly to business goals. Your analysis should never exist in isolations. Every chart, metric, and trend you uncover should point back to a strategic priority. Whether it's improving employees' retention, enhancing training effectiveness, or building a more inclusive workplace. When you present your findings, frame them in terms of impact. How does this help us achieve our goals? Data can be misleading if taken at face value. Always ask, is there another reason that might be happening? Challenge your assumptions and invite others to do the same. This mindset builds trust and leads to more accurate, actionable insights. Your role isn't just to report, it's to influence. Use your analysis to guide decisions around hiring, training, engagement, and policy. Make your insights practical, timely, and aligned with what leaders care about. Well done! You made it to the end of this video on how to think like a data analyst. By now, we've seen that being a data analyst isn't just about working with numbers, it's about asking the right questions, understanding the business context, spotting patterns, and telling stories that drive real decisions. Whether you are in HR, marketing, finance, or operations, these skills help you turn data into impact. But here is the best part. Analytical thinking is a skill you build over time. The more you explore, question, and connect the dots, the sharper your insights become. Now I'd love to hear from you. What is your experience as a data analyst? Have you uncovered a surprising insight? Solved a tough problem? Or maybe you're just starting your journey? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone and I'd love to learn from your perspective. Thanks for joining me on this ride. I'm Arafa, a business intelligence data analyst. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is ready to level up their data game. Keep exploring, keep building, and keep going.